Hi, everybody. Hi, Catbird. How are you? I'm working on my pattern for the rectangular shawl. Hi, Marie. Oh my gosh, Marie, how are you? Um, so I'm writing a pattern. Scary. Is this going to be a basic, easy, beginner write up? Nothing too fancy because I'm saving that for the doily. So what's everybody up to this afternoon? Or maybe evening where you are. So the face is in place. Well, that's good. I'm glad to know that your face is in place and not on your butt or something. That would be bad. Or on your arm or knee or... Oh my. I gotta get my coffee. It's done and it's cold today. Cold, cold, cold. Your doilies are so pretty. My mom used to crochet beautiful doilies with the thread. I can't work with thread. Cat, I've been just using one weight. I haven't used any thread. I just got some thread. Well, I've had some thread, but I just got some. Hi, Cynthia. Um. Oh, Cynthia. Hi, Sam. Is there anybody else that's live? Because I didn't. I should have checked. I didn't check though. Oh. So I can tell you one thing that'll make you guys laugh. Well, oh, Sam, you're okay. You can talk about your gloves. I don't care. I just like you. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Mel. Ouch. Sorry, I'm rustling around. Oh, well, nobody here cares. I mean, you can ask. It doesn't, I guess I shouldn't say nobody cares. It doesn't bother anybody here. I'm doing good. Really, I came on this morning and I was told to come on when I knew something. And I really don't have any other news about the apartment. But on a funnier note, I was sitting here this morning and I went, "Hi, Barbara Wriggles." And I smelled, you know how when someone smokes a pipe and it's like got a cherry scent to it and it smells really good? Well, that's what I could smell. And I was like, why can I smell a pipe? I mean, it's not like we live on a street where somebody can walk by smoking a pipe. We live out in the country, and anyway, so I all of a sudden was like, wait a minute. I hope I put white chocolate raspberry creamer in my coffee, and so my coffee was gone by this point. But I smelled my cup, and that's what I was smelling. Was my creamer. I'm such a doughball. Is there somebody else live? Because I can. Hi, Chris. I forgot to look to see if anybody else was live. Oh my gosh, you gotta laugh at yourself, you know. Um, I so this morning, for those of you who weren't able to make it, um, we went over again yesterday's live. Yesterday's live, we talked about memberships, whether it be on Patreon or YouTube, and going to the $3.99 only, just one level, and all of that money goes back into postage and yarn if I need to, yarn to give away or gift cards, or but it all goes back into hi Carrot Boo, money for you guys, the subscribers. And um so I talked to him about that instead of having the two tiers. And we'll still have a drawing every month. And the Nightbot, I'll just, because there's people that are like small that want to be big and they just don't get enough advertisement. There's I can't, Bailey, and I cannot for the life of me think of her channel because it's like longer than the screen is. But it's Cat Prowler, Bailey Cat Prowler, something or other, and Cindy Life and Yarn Tangled, and Spring the Fiber Enthusiast. And they all could use subscribers, and then I'll use my Nightbot for and Granny Square. Hi Amanda, for those kind of things. And then we talked about I'm doing Bailey Spring and Cindy's shawl, and I'm using this really, really cool, I think it's called Bright Stripes. Yeah, Bright Stripe by Red Heart. And it's not very soft, but it's so pretty, and I thought that that would be a really pretty color to do um, my very first pattern in. Now it's not going to be anything difficult for anybody that, I mean, if you've never read a pattern, you would be able to read it and um, make it, because it's gonna be very, very simple. Um, it's gonna have treble crochets in it, extended double crochets. It's gonna have a bunch of different stitches in it, but and then I'm also gonna make a doily pattern up, but I want to get this other one under my belt. Uh, but it's like I said, it's just going to be a rectangular shawl. It's going to have probably um, I don't know, 30 rows to it. I guess if you like it and you want to make a blanket out of it, you could. Um, I'm just I'm not doing anything fancy or difficult or anything, because I don't understand like how to get like the multiple of stitches. So I was looking at, I did learn to read a chart last night, and to read charts, and all of the charts that I can read have the stitch multiples, but like I just chained 150 and then chained two, and those two are just there for the height of the first row of stitches. It doesn't get counted as anything. And I might even have, because I don't have the means to do a tutorial, but I might have somebody do. Hi, Chris. Is that a carrot and a ghost and a hug? But, and then the doily. Um, oh, that's carrot boo. Oh, I love it. You're so sweet, Chris. You crack me up. Anyway, so I talked about um doing making the patterns, and so I'm working on hi, Melissa. Oh my gosh. Well, I have missed you. Um I when I sent those out, I was like, God, I haven't seen her in so long. And I'm sorry that it took so long to get there. I did mail them out like 4 weeks ago. No, not quite that long ago. But you know how media mail is. It's kind of worse than snail mail. But anyway, I just wanted to come back on and let everybody know that because I had a meeting with the manager at the apartments, and I still don't know. I still don't know anything. I don't. I don't know anything, Stephanie. She didn't know anything and couldn't tell me anything. And I told her, I said, okay, well, so the bad thing is that my voucher is only good until. Hi, Sherry. My voucher is only good until November 10th. It's okay. We all get busy. I understand that. Um, we are doing Thursday. We're gonna do bingo since we didn't get to do it on Monday because I had appointments, and Jennifer didn't know that I moved my live up. I Lack of communication is a good thing. I mean, not a good thing. Not a good thing. So, we're gonna do bingo instead of Kahoot on Thursday, and then next week we'll do bingo on Monday and Kahoot on Thursday. And we would have done it bingo this morning, except for that I had to cut it an hour short. But anyway, that's really, I don't know anything. I did talk to one of the girls that helped me get on Section 8, and they have it, it's it's a program for people who are homeless or transitioning into a new home, but it's mostly for people who end up in the homeless shelter. um I'm not sure. It's called Pathways, and I heard about them from somewhere, I can't remember where. And so I've been working with Melinda, and she's a lot of help. She was going to try to get a hold of my caseworker and find out, what was going on, because she told me I couldn't have Jason be my caregiver in the evening, and Melinda said she can't tell you that because that's aging and disability. She has nothing to do with that. She's only HUD. So that was good to know. So she was going to try to get in contact with her and find out, what's going on and why are you telling Keri this and blah, 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 blah. So, and then when she finally gets a hold of her, she said she'd get a hold of me. So, anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, how is everybody this afternoon? This whole moving thing is very, very, very stressful. I mean, the landlord wants his house empty because he wants to move in, and I get that. I mean, I totally get that. But like, I live in a really small town. Um, I don't know how many people we have in this town, but like, we have one motel, and it's expensive. And I think they're full because they have people that actually live at the motel. I don't know. But I don't want to do the motel thing. I don't want to. They don't have any storage units in the three towns, one in the town that I live in, or the town east of me, and the town west of me. So I feel bad all around. Yeah, it is stressful. But when it's all done, it'll be so much better. I just wish I was healthy enough to help do stuff, because right now I can't. I mean, like, I can box up my yarn. I can take the yeah, that's so true, Carrot. That's so true. Um, but I'm trying not to stress out about it, but it's like, you know, today's the 5th. There's 5 more days until the 10th, and then I have a month left. And that's not very long. And I'm sure that they'll extend the voucher because this isn't my fault. It's not like they didn't tell me that the apartment wasn't mine. I mean, they did. They said, it's yours. All we have to do is fill out the paperwork. Well, it's the paperwork that's taken so long. So I think what I'll do is I'll call um, Melinda back and talk to Aging and Disability and find out if they can come out. Well, they don't come out because of the C word, but have them call me and interview me over the phone. And I actually think that they would say, yeah, you do need somebody there, not 24/7, but somebody in the evening, because I can't cook for myself. I can't stand that long. I can't stand for 5 minutes. Um I can, like, in the morning when I get up, I can stand as long as I'm making my coffee, pouring water, giving the cats and the dog water. Um and usually by then it's done, and then I got to sit down cuz I'm wore out. Hi Kim. How are you, sweetheart? Hi Crafty Bible Angela. So that's what that's what's going on. I mean, I don't I don't know. I just don't know anything, and I've let go. And hi Karen. I've let go and given it to God, but I still, even though I've given it away, I need to know where I'm going to lay my head. Did Stephanie come in too? Oh, Stephanie's been here for a while. Okay, I remember when Stephanie came in. Anyway, so I guess I am gonna. I don't want to use that, I don't think. I'm good, just visiting my brother and leveling his new trailer and setting up solar panels. Wow, that would be nice. Wouldn't it be nice if we could all live off of solar panels? That would take care of so much for us. So much. Here comes my kitten. Come on, baby. All you guys get to see his whiskers. He just came prancing up to me. You're so skinny. Go eat something. Go eat something. Anyway, so bingo will be on Thursday because I talked to Jennifer and she said that that would be fine. As long as you guys know that do you have a deadline that you have to be out of where you're living now? Well, he wanted us out already, but he's kind of working with us. I mean, he wants to get his stuff moved in. And so if we can't have Section 8 because it's not, I mean, there's no fire no fire alarms. The electric all has to be rewired. The floors need to be redone because there's holes in the floor, not literal holes in the floor, but close. It needs to be, I mean, like, if somebody came in here and saw that we were living in here, they would be like, this place needs to be condemned. But you can only do what you can do, you know. Oh my gosh, my nail tech just sent me a message that she's home with COVID. That's horrible. But so I guess it is what it is. Oh God, don't say that. I was there about 3 weeks ago. But yeah. Well, my mom will be happy not. We were supposed to have a spa day on Thursday. I'll change it to Friday. My mom's and my day together. Anyway, so that's all I'm doing. I mean, I can show you what I've done so far. I've just started doing cross stitches, treble crochet cross stitches, and to make them even, I'm going in from the back of the inside hole, going in this way so that they're not wrapped up around each other, so they're loose. Does that make sense? Hi, Oreo. I'm okay. How are you? Because normally I would go in through the front, wrap around, and then take it off that way. But I don't like where the X is forming, so I'm doing it the other way. I don't know how you explain that. How do you explain that? You go, I don't know. I'm glad you're doing good, Oreo. So for you crocheters out there, when you're doing a cross stitch, how do you do the second part of the X? That's what I want to know. Hi, Dodo. How are you? Good afternoon. I'm just making up a pattern. Hi, Lisa. I haven't heard anything about the apartment, but I thought I'd come on and tell you guys that I hadn't heard anything. So that's the news. Yes, we are. Well, I don't know if Froggy will probably be with me. But I thought I'm gonna look for a thank you for bringing that up, because that was Karen, yeah. Because I'm gonna use my 200 more crochet stitches book. The bad thing about this book is that it's UK. Everything's in UK terms. So I learned to read charts last night, and I told everybody this morning. Sounds like a question for Bod. To me, I'm learning everything from her. Well, okay, so this is going to be my very first tutorial. It's going to be super easy, Melissa. You'll be able to do it. You'll be able to do it from the pattern. And I think because it's going to be so easy, it's going to be a free pattern, I think. Anyway, I learned how to read charts so that, hi, Mama G dear. So that I could distinguish between the UK terminology and shallow double square or double crochet. What the heck is a shallow double crochet? Anyway, so we're going to pick a stitch out of here. I found one that I was doing, but that I thought would be really good for it. But I think we'll still do it, but I think we're going to do, does anybody read charts? Hi, Triple C. You could answer this question because you're a pro. Hi, sweetheart. So, oh, bless your heart. Thank you so much. This is for you, sweetie. Oh, I just scared my kitten. I think we have a new member. Okay, now, Triple C, just so you know, I'm going from one level. I'm going down to one level, and it's going to be $3.99 starting November 1st. Okay, but that's not what I wanted to tell you. So, um, you can't hear me. Oh, because I did the bell? Is that why you can't hear me, Carrot? Oh, okay. Anyway, so Triple C, when you do an X stitch and you go over and you do like a treble. You do a treble crochet, skip a stitch, do a treble crochet, and then you go back to that skip stitch. Where do you, hi Bonnie? No, my phone connected to the Bluetooth in my car and I'm inside. Oh my. Um, how do you go into that hole that you skipped? Hi Coco. Here, I'm gonna um like, are they free loose like this? I don't know. I don't know. So when you guys do X squares, this is for the people who do X squares. X squares. X stitches, whether they be double crochet. Oh, Joe, thank you, sweetheart. Love you too, Joe, and Dana. Do 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 do. Oh gosh, now that's going to be stuck in my head. Anyway, so how do people do their X stitches? Oh, okay. Bye, sweetie. Be safe. Love you. Coco, you want to come up on panel and explain to me how you do this? Well, I just, because some people do it one way and other people do it another way, and I think it looks, I look a fright, but sure. You never look a fright. You're so beautiful. So when you do a X stitch,
Yeah.
how do you do? So like you do the first stitch because you skipped one. When you go back to the other stitch, how do you go into it?
Hang on. I got something going on here. Let me see. Okay. So pretend I'm starting here. I'll chain my 3. Pretending I'm at the beginning. But it's kind of backwards for you. But okay. So pretend this is my last X.
Okay, let me make you big.
Okay. So I skip 1. Do a double crochet.
Mhm.
Go back 1. Double crochet.
Okay, now what if you're doing it with like a treble? Do you do it the same way?
I think it depends on the pattern. I would assume you'd need to, with a treble, I would normally skip 2 and like leave a space in the middle, but that would depend on the pattern. But if it
Well,
doesn't say
cuz
to skip,
I'm writing a pattern
okay.
and I've got I'm all showing you, but you can't see.
Yeah, for a treble, I would skip 2. Oops.
So I'm just skipping 1, but
Oh,
instead of going in, here, let me show you. I'll even make myself big so I can show you this.
okay.
So instead of, I know I'm making it harder on myself.
Me, Jola. Hi to everybody that said hi.
Okay, so I'm doing a double. I go behind the initial one, still going into the front of that stitch
Okay, so
and
you're doing
pulling.
post stitches on top of it being an X?
It's not a post stitch though.
Okay. Okay, I go forward when I do my second one. I go in front.
Okay, so I'm just going in through the back but I'm doing it from front to back.
Okay, let me see here. Okay.
Because I'm wondering how I'm going to write that because.
Yeah, I go through, but I go past the stitch. But I go through from the front.
I just tried it doing that with the treble and I just didn't like the way that the X crossed in the
Yeah.
at the
Is it?
bottom.
Right, let me try something here real quick. Okay, that's what that is. The treble here. Okay, treble. Is it too late to switch it up a bit to? Hang on.
No, it's never too late.
Because when I do trebles, I skip 1, and then I chain 1, and then go back. And then I skip 2, and then I chain 1, and I go back, skipping 1 in the middle, so it looks more X-ish. And as you can see, there is a bit more of an opening on the bottom than there would be if you didn't.
Oh, let me try that. Okay, so I skip 2. Chain 1 on top.
Yeah, you skip 2, do your treble, chain 1, and then treble, but go back, leaving 1 in the middle. On the bottom,
But
if you know what
see,
I mean.
this is what I don't like is that it's.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean compared to what this one looks like?
Yeah.
Which one looks better?
Let me try it with 3. 1, 2, 3.
And I don't even see, and that's another thing too. I learned how to read charts, but I don't know, I don't understand. Now, I'm not stupid when it comes to math, but I don't understand where, like, they say, okay, well, the pattern is for in Oh, how do they word it now? Multiples of 4 plus 2.
Yeah.
I don't understand at what point they get.
Okay, so the pluses are kind of like.
I mean, I know the pluses are for the chain that start the next row.
Yeah, partially. Sometimes it's just for that, but also sometimes, like in the shell stitch, you want to start and end with like half shells.
Right. So like
So
a
you'll
single.
add, yeah, so you'll add, depending on the pattern you're using, that many
Mm-hmm.
extra stitches for a half motif, kind of whatever you're doing.
Okay, but so like I just did a chain of 150 and I
Okay.
added 2 for height
Okay.
because I did a half double and I don't want that chain 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 then 2. Right, but I'm not understanding where the 4 is coming from. So like for instance, I used all half double crochets and then I did an extended double crochet and now I'm doing the cross stitch.
Well, if you're doing like basic stitches, you don't have to
Hmm.
worry about a multiple of whatever, just whether you want it to be even or odd, if that even matters in some instances. But some certain patterns require so many stitches to make up that pattern. You know what I mean? Like the shell, you need 6 stitches from one end to the other.
Right.
So that's why you have to have a multiple of 6 plus 3 for the half motif.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. It's not divided by 4.
150 is not divisible by 4. Well, I was just using 4 by 4 by 4 as as a example. Um, yeah, I don't think 150. Oh, 10. Um, I don't I don't know all the multiples of 150 to get. I didn't think about that when I did.
Mm-hmm.
If you do a front post treble cross and go across and
Okay.
then do a back post. Oh, I like that. Oh, you get a cable. That's how you do the cable stitch.
Yeah. Try something here real quick.
Oh my gosh. So I have this blanket in this kit that I got from Mary Maxim, and it's all black obsidian. It's called Obsidian by Vanna White, and it's black with brown flecks in it.
Okay.
And that's what you were supposed to do. And I didn't understand front post X and back post X. I mean, the back post, the second part of the X. I didn't, but now that we're sitting here and we're talking about it, it's like, duh. But I gave that away in one of the auctions. Jennifer won it. Light bulb came on. That's right. Yeah, no, I was just using. So I'm making a really, really simple. Bonnie Bay has a really easy tutorial on cables. Oh, well, I didn't want to use that yarn anyway, and I thought because I mean, really, in all reality, if you think about it, Froggy, bless her heart, even though she can see a little bit, she can't see real well. So it doesn't matter what color her yarn is. Um, even though it is a little bit harder for her to use black, like it is for all of us. But she can fill her stitches. So I told her that I had this one, and she was like, I want that. And I'm like, okay, well, you got to bid on it because I'm getting it out of here. Okay, so the apartment, I don't know anything on. I did talk to, she's Pathways is a type of, and the +2 are the turning chains, and the 4 would be how big the stitches. Okay, yes, yes. Thank you, Barbara. Um, so Pathways is like a place that you have to go if you become um how do I want to they do a lot of good for the community. It's just a community thing that we have here, and basically, like, hi Amy, it's like if you end up in the homeless shelter, it's one of the programs that you have to go through from beginning to end. And so I was going through that for help with housing.
Okay.
I got my glove right here. Oops, it's stuck. I got my glove. Um anyway, so she has helped me out immensely, and I had an appointment with her today, and I told her that my case manager for HUD said that Jason didn't qualify as my evening caregiver, um, even though my doctor signed a paper saying that I needed assistance in the middle of the night. Um, so she said she doesn't have the right to say whether or not he can be there for assistance or not. That's something that aging and disability would do. And so I don't know why she told you that. And I said, she was pretty adamant about it. She was a bitch. I mean, pardon my language, but she was not a nice person. I think in order to work like in a government job, you have to be um, able to tell people no. And they do whatever they can to do as little as possible. And I don't mean work wise, I mean to help you wise.
Hey, Melissa, and anyone I missed.
So she's going to talk to Renee, and Renee hopefully will call her back and let her know what she's talking about so Melinda can explain it to me. Because if Jason can be a caregiver and not be on my section 8, it's better for me because I can afford the rent. I just it would be easier for me if he took care of the phone bill. Hateful, yeah. So she didn't know anything. She was waiting for somebody to call her back, probably from HUD, and they're waiting to get back something from me. And Jason can't be on the lease because he's only going to be 51. He's only 50. And this is a 55 and over complex, and there is no leniency. Remember, I did have to wait until I turned 55 before I could even apply.
Okay.
Isn't that stupid? So stupid. But it's frustrating. But I did think I totally gave it to God. And I told her today when I talked to her, Elaine at the apartments, I told her, I said, well, I really need a fire lit under these guys because we only have until November 10th, and I don't know if they'll extend it any longer than that. Because if they won't extend it, then I lose my head.
Mm.
I think they'll extend it though because we've been waiting on this apartment for, well, since March when the landlord told us that he wanted us to move. So, and he's in town and he's wanting, yep, it will. It'll all work out the way it's supposed to. And it doesn't do any good for me to worry, so I'm not going to worry about it. But, so that is that. Um, I totally had a brain fart and don't know what I was going to say now. I don't know. Must have been a lie. Because now I'm brain dead. So, Thursday's gonna be, um, bingo. And I've already set it up with, oh, and that's funny because I was supposed to do Thursday was supposed to be a spa day, so we were going to have to start early, like at 6, just like Monday. Anyway, my nail tech came down with COVID, so she's not going to be able to do my nails or my mom's on Thursday. So it will be scheduled like usual. My poor mom needs hers done.
Are you trying to make it look like that? Is that what you're going for?
No.
No. Okay.
You did an extra step.
Well,
You
forget
did
what's
like
below
an
it.
ups. You did a V stitch and then like a upside down V stitch.
Well, no, down here, ignore that. That's the actual pattern I'm working on. So I don't want to undo it. But just what's above that.
Kind of.
It's just chain 5s, but the next chain 5, you single crochet into the center of the chain below.
Chain 5 below
and
it.
it ends up looking like X's.
Oh. Okay. That might be easier than what I'm doing. Well, what do you think of those X's?
They're not bad. I mean, it depends the exact look you're looking for, but yeah, they don't look bad.
Okay, well, I'll just do it like that, and then when I have testers, they can say, because I'll write it out that you have to come in behind. You have to go in behind the stitch and go to the front
Mm-hmm.
in order for it to be loose. And it does make it longer. It does make it take longer, but so this is what I have so far. Tank on my pattern.
Oh, that's pretty. Looks like a fancy bumblebee so far.
I'm using I love this bright stripes from Red Heart.
Okay.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. Hi,
and I'm making it for Bailey because I'm making it to go along with her cowl, and so I thought, well, I'll just make it up as I go along and make a rectangle shawl. And I put it out there today that I was going to make a pattern, and so it was. It's like now I have to do it. And I'm also going to.
Look what I finally finished.
Oh, that's pretty. Is that on your bed?
Yeah.
Wow. What colors are those?
I used Burnett Premium, and I used 3 colors of gray, heather gray, the light, the middle, and the dark, and then black, but all Burnett Premium.
Cool. It looks cool.
Super excited.
Okay, you're wet. Get. Go. Damn cat. Hi, Inherited.
Hey, Inherited. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Karen.
It is pretty, Karen. What Coco did.
Took me 2 years, but I couldn't do it in the summer because it got too hot.
Right.
2 years minus 2 summers.
Right. Yeah, I don't work on blankets during the summer either. But well, that's really all that's happening. Hi, Susan. How are you?
You were saying that's all that's happening
That's all that's happening.
Oh,
That's all that's happening.
that sounded more like a dot 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 than a dot, but
That's all that's happening. Dot, 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 dot. Which is a lot. I mean, so there's, you're moving. You know, I had somebody ask me, and I probably shouldn't say this. I probably shouldn't say it out loud. But somebody asked Jennifer what it would cost for me to get everything out that I have to mail out, for all of the stuff that I have to mail out.
mm-hmm.
And Jennifer asked me, and I was like, I don't know. I don't. I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 kits to mail out. And I have Barbara Wriggle's box to put together and mail out. And I really haven't gotten to that because I just can't get to all my yarn, and I don't want to just give her all of something. You know what I mean? I want it to be a good selection of stuff. I mean, I'm not Crystal Bagaudet. I don't have all the nice hanks and stuff because I don't really do. I mean, I did do a couple memberships, like with Knit Crate, and but now that I'm using one weights, heck, who knows? But and then I have the winners from last month. I got to do boxes for them. And then Jennifer's box, I've just decided that I'm going to put her box of yarn in with, and then I owe her 2 extra skeins of yarn. So more than a priority box because she bought a box at the, I sent you a picture text. What I just got.
I always need yarn, Amy. Never have too much.
Hello.
Hi, Cammy.
Hey, Tammy.
How are
Hi, Caitlin.
you?
I'm good.
You
How are you?
lurker, you?
Yeah.
I'm glad you're still here, Sam. Okay, so Tank, who needs yarn? Oh, it wasn't a matter of who needed it or not. It's what I have to still get out. So I have 4 kits to get out. You sent a picture to who, Tank? I have 4 kits to get out, and then I have premium. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to highlight that. Yeah, see, that is the question. Do I need it or? But that's what we were talking about, Amy, was the packages that I need to send out. Like I owe Barbara Wriggle's box, and the size of box is right in front of me. No, seriously, I secretly helped 2 Yarny people for Christmas. Anytime you hear of someone, please let me know. Like I said, oh, well, I do know somebody that needs yarn. I can give you that information. We actually, she's not lurking today because she's at the doctor's, but Christina Anderson, a Yankee Christina, that is a wonderful idea. She has, is Rita here? I didn't see Rita.
either, but that doesn't mean.
Hi, Rita.
Oh, hi, Rita.
I will. I'll text you, and I have her information. Or I'll call you. I'd rather call than text. I'm weird like that. Anyway, I have to tell you guys, I know you guys probably don't care, but Jason, I'm here, been listening in between helping mom. Oh. So, Rita, you're in Norway, right? Or is that Dodo? No, Dodo's in Ireland.
I have her
Okay. You're in Norway helping your parents. Coco, is that a mega ball? Is that the mega balls of yarn?
What are you talking about? The Bernat I was talking about earlier? Those are just the regular Bernat premiums. Ugh.
Dodo's in Ireland. Okay, that's
I'll
what
do
I
an
thought.
avalanche. Just regular Bernat premium, if you're talking about what I use for my blanket. Just regular size, 400 and some odd yards. 360 yards. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, though. How's an avalanche? I'll fix it later.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to you. Tank, because Cammy, what are you working on? Dodo wants to know.
I'm working on a scrubby. Give me 1 second to finish this row and I'll show it.
She said no on your shelf.
Oh. I put a whack on there. I don't think I have any mega balls. The biggest one I have is this one. Hey.
Keri, if my
is the
name
big scoop.
comes up on the wheel, can you send yarn to? Yes, I will. I was going to talk to you about that anyway. Yes, yours was an auction win from Donna's fundraiser. Oh, you're knitting.
Yep. This is that Red Heart
Suds.
scrubby. I got the label
okay.
right here.
Thanks, Dodo.
Somewhere. I had to move all the computer.
Yours is coming, Barbara. I just haven't put it together because right now I can't get to all of my yarn. I have a great big box of Joann's that has. Dodo says that she loves those colors. Cammy.
I do too. I know it's called almond. It's somewhere over here by me. I know that. And it's Red Heart.
Hey, David.
Hi, David.
Hi, David. Y'all want to see a vintage label?
Sure. Oh, wow.
It's I got it from a friend of mine. 50% so strong, so soft, and 50% so strong. It's half, I believe, half 50% virgin wool worsted for soft comfort, and 50% DuPont crimp set nylon for triple the strength.
Happens, David.
Fried potatoes, steak for him, and hamburger for me. Yum. Hi, Clarissa.
Hey, Clarissa.
We had
Oh, Barbara's making me hungry with the food talk.
burgers, air fried onion rings, and air fried seasoned potatoes, seasoned fries.
Yum. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to go this long. Granny D's been on, and I never. You guys,
Holy smokes,
Stampede.
time already.
I know. I cannot believe it. Stampede over to Granny D, please. I love you guys. I didn't mean to go. I just really came on for a half an hour, and look at where we are. I did hamburger helper and pasta salad. What is the scrubby yarn? Is it rough? We don't have that stuff like that.
Not
yeah,
really.
I'll call you.
You just got to get used to working with it. Once I get working with it, I don't find it scrubby at all. Today's Tuesday, Granny D ain't on.
Oh, you're right. Oh. Good grief. Well, I guess you guys can stampede her tomorrow. Oh my. From today.
Super early stampede.
Yes, super early stampede. I'm losing my mind. I swear it's starting to scare me. Anyway, I really don't have anything else to talk about unless anybody has any questions. Oh, only I'm on. Oh, that's. Geez, Keri, get a coffee. I had one. I'm finishing a coffee. And the bad thing is, I even took a nap. Good grief.
I'll have a coffee for you, Keri. For you. I just poured myself a fresh cup
Okay.
in my Dougie cup. My sister
You don't
gave
have to lose your mind. I lost it for you. Oh, goodness sakes. Oh, is Deb on? Darn it. Well, we can go. Let's go raid Deb's crochet. Can somebody put in her link? At least it's like that for you. Oh, gosh.
I can't take naps.
Oh, I can. I can always sleep.
Oh, my sister's like that. But I can, if I'm extremely sick, like if I have the flu or something, then I can sleep. But other than that, forget it. Once I'm up, I'm up.
Chris says, no, we want to stay. LOL. You rebel. Well, then what are we going to talk about?
We could talk about my new books.
You got new books?
I went shopping yesterday.
Okay, Tank.
I got this one.
Oh, Crochet World. Oh, that's a pretty blanket.
Yep, and then y'all know I love making bags.
Mm-hmm.
There's one I really want to make in here.
Chris.
Right
Chris was like, oh, yeah, new books.
there.
Oh, that's pretty. I like that.
Yeah, I need like a one-nighter bag. I
Mm-hmm.
just,
An overnighter.
yeah, it's called the Dallas tote.
Cool.
There's this one is absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That
different
is
shades
cute.
of green, jade and mint,
Mm.
21st cotton. And then I got free patterns too. There's one that would really make a and this was all at
Oh,
Michael's.
she has a pretty skirt on too. Chris noticed what she was wearing.
Of course he would. So this is I just got this because this was cute. It's called Button Up Crochet Top,
That is cute.
and it
Oh,
even
yeah.
gives you like the way to construct it.
Oh,
I
cool.
just noticed that, and then this one would also make a good like overnight bag. Crochet triangle tote bag.
Oh, cool.
And then it's got like a little handle,
Mm-hmm.
and then mosaic knit wrap.
Oh, wow.
And then it shows you like what it looks like all folded up, like the colorway.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one was just cute. BEAR-Y berry cute knit hooded baby blanket.
That is cute.
Oh.
It's so soft and squishy.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They use Bernays Sheepy.
It did look like a fortune cookie.
It does. And then this one I just loved the color. Solid brim crochet hat.
Oh, yeah.
And then triangle crochet shawl.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time I had ever seen them at Michael's. Though I rarely go to Michael's. This is the tiny bubble confetti crochet blanket.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yeah, and it's using Bernays blanket confetti.
Hmm.
And then I just thought this one it looked really warm. The Highline crochet scarf.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then the checkmate Fair Isle hat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. That's
I
very
like that.
very
Yeah.
gingy.
And then the Kennebec River knit shawl.
Yep.
Now this one was just absolutely cute. Bunny ears crochet hat, and it's actually like a little mask.
Oh yeah. That's adorable.
That's cute.
And then the Jackson Jaxon, like Jaxie May
Mm-hmm.
knit super scarf. Look at that cabling.
I almost thought it was a vest
Oh,
for
wow.
a second.
And then it gives you like a little
Mm-hmm.
chart for like the cable work and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a couple of doubles by accident.
Cool.
So do I go though. I'd love to knit a blanket, but I ain't got patience for that.
Mm. So I have a question because somebody asked if we were going to crochet a washcloth this weekend, and we are. So do you prefer?
It is live, Ladybug.
Oh, Taffy, it is. So do you prefer a washcloth that has holes in it, or do you prefer one that's more solid? So that I know, because I think
For me, it depends. If it's for dishes, I prefer with holes. If it's for my face, I prefer without.
if it's for your face, you prefer
Yeah.
without?
If it's like a face rag, then without holes. But for dishes, I prefer not huge holes, but like I find it more
Right.
squishable.
Well, I'm talking about like this one right here.
Okay.
It's a you can't. Oh yeah, you can. It's a V stitch, and then a double V stitch.
That's cute.
What are these angel clusters? Yeah, those are too big of holes. Oh no, those aren't. You like solid dishcloths?
There's one dishcloth that I make that's knit. It's on the bias. It kind of like corner to corner, and you do you cast on 4 stitches and then knit the first row, and then what I do is I knit the first one and then increase by knitting in the front loop and back loop for those two, and then knitting two, yarn over, knit the middle one, and then yarn over, and then knit two, and then just do that.
Hi,
Turn.
Nana Cappy.
Hi, Nana Kathleen, and then do that. Knit two, yarn over, and then knit the stitches in between to the last two, yarn over, knit two, and then do
I
that.
don't know how to. I don't know how to knit. Do you crochet too, Cammy?
Yes, I do.
Oh my gosh, I have no patience for crochet. I mean, for knitting. I just don't. It takes too long for me. I want to see results like right now. So
Here.
I'm making a pattern
Ooh,
Super nice.
with this fabulous yarn. It's the Bright Stripes by Red Heart.
I find the rows go quicker. I've timed myself. In 1 minute, I can get 5 rows done. No, 1 minute I can get 4.5 rows done in 1 minute.
Depends what you're making too, how big the row is.
Well, it's usually I only have the patience to do dishcloths,
Oh, okay.
and I cast on 38 stitches. So, and I use most of the time I use circular.
Okay.
And
Thank
once
you,
I do this row, I'll
Clarissa.
let you cast on. Switch over to the needles and show you how I knit with the circulars.
It's taken forever to do this cross stitch.
I used to be too impatient for knit, but as long as I have some crochet projects on the side that I can whip out, I can just put my knit down.
Oh, you knit also?
Yeah, this is my first knit project. but I'm working on, this is the back panel of cable cardi.
Oh my word, that's beautiful. Wow.
Don't ask for a pattern, I made it up.
Oh geez, seriously? You are so talented.
I can't follow, I can, I just don't like to follow patterns.
Mm.
All right. So when I'm using circular needles, I actually kind of, flick the needle towards the yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And that actually, like, really speeds it up.
Okay. Yeah. I do continental, so there's no throwing at all, so I can knit pretty quick. It's just because I'm new, it's remembering to check for difference between purl and knit when it comes to it.
Mm-hmm. So, Chris, what are you working on, and have you picked up anything since I last talked to you? Last asked you about that, because you were like you hadn't crocheted in a while. What is everyone working on? That's something that I didn't ask today.
I'm just finishing up my pull through towel. So I can try to see if it works.
Hi, Joanne.
Hi, Joanne. I saw that, Lisa. Thank you.
There you go. Got a little rose
Oh,
that you
that's
pull through.
pretty.
Oh,
The
that's
rose is what holds it
pretty.
closed. Wait, I missed a few petals. There we go.
That's really pretty. You could have it that way, or you could even put it onto the side.
Yeah, put it any way you want. Like,
Mm-hmm. It's really pretty.
thanks. That's another one I have to write up. Too hot to wear it though.
Mm-hmm. Clarissa's doing a blanket. Hi, Bryn.
Hey, Joanne. Well, we all need our rest, Chris.
That's the truth.
Hey, Bren. Thanks, Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Look how fast they can go.
I'm getting ready to start either a Dumbo corner to corner or the Groot one. Oh, I think I have all the colors for the Groot, so it might be getting started tonight. So you're doing Groot from Angela, the Poppy Lady, right?
I thought her name was Cindy.
Mm-mm. It's Angela.
Okay. Whoops. I love the drawing stitch. I haven't made anything with it, but I love the look of it.
I'm still working on the Bavarian stitch blanket.
Hey, Bailey.
Hi, Bailey.
Bailey, I sent you the link and I called you before I went live.
Ooh, awesome.
And you got the new Halloween one tonight? What new Halloween one?
Come on. Passed out.
Yeah, it's okay. I did too. I had to take a nap. I figured you were taking a nap. But I haven't heard anything, so you didn't miss anything. The Mickey Mouse one? Hmm. I want to make the Dumbo one. Or she doesn't call it Dumbo, but yay! I haven't heard anything. I guess no news is good news. So, baby, I got this much done. Oops, sorry. I just like, can you see it? I'm on row 1, 2, 3.
Y'all like my little mess over here?
Oh, you should see my mess.
Well, this
Not
is
going to show you, but
this is kind of like my side table. I've got this one is for my morning cups of coffee. I get exactly two cups of coffee out of this one. So I use this one in the morning. I got if y'all know me, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the number one artsy craft I love to collect more than yarn?
records. No, that's somebody else.
Oh,
Hang on.
I don't know.
Forget.
Buttons.
Oh.
And then I also love my second most addiction is keys. Why?
So
I
you're
don't know.
the one that stole Jason's keys out of his car.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
We got some cool ones in there.
Oh yeah. What kind of car does you drive?
It was a truck. Wow, Keri, that is awesome, and I am sorry. Hi, Coco.
Hey, baby.
And Cameron and everyone here in the chat. What's awesome?
Baby.
Oh, what I've done so far.
I got
already.
keys for a '93 Grand Cherokee.
I've seen the keys just because I'm afraid to throw one out in case it's a lock that I still have that I forgot about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Got my grandma's house keys.
Holy smokes.
Right there.
Okay, I was going to say, how many locks your grandma got? But, okay.
Then this one was just to the she actually had a door that faced the lake. She lived on a lake. So this one was actually these two were actually to get into there. One of them was for the top, the other was for the bottom. Then these were my uncle's old house keys before he had to get a new he redid his whole house and he got a new door. And then these are my uncle Dan's old keys.
Wow.
Yeah. Then I got these guys at a thrift shop. They're all different car keys. More car keys.
Probably me.
All right, this one is going back. This is to my dad's 1997 Sable Mercury. Or Mercury.
Oh, wow.
Mercury.
Easily.
And look how old it is.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then I got my toothbrush, some empty bottles with the eyedroppers in them, and then my coffee mug, and then a couple of pens and pencils, and I got this at the store. It's for your tea.
Oh, it is. It's a little fish. That's cute.
And then on top of it's a little cat. And this paw is bent. You You put it on your coffee cup, like,
On your
and then
cup.
you
That's so cute.
Yeah,
put
that's
it in, and then it kind of just sits there.
that's
That's
adorable.
adorable.
Yeah.
It was like
Where'd you find
99.
that, Cammy?
The store,
What
Duh.
store?
the Goodwill store that I volunteer at.
Oh, a Goodwill.
Yeah, and then I got
Oh,
today. I only got 2 books. I love Yorkshire Terriers. I always have. One of our old neighbors had one, so I found one of these. It's from,
oh.
Aw,
and then I just saw the back,
that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's
and then
got the
it's
weirdest Yorkie on the planet.
little knits. I was walking out the door, kind of like rearranging the books, and I seen it.
Wow.
Sorry for getting up in y'all's face.
That's okay. I do that too every once in a while. Get right up to the camera, and it's like, whoa.
And I even found this a while ago. It's a wallet, and it's got
Mm-hmm.
a port to charge your phone.
Cool.
When we
Nice.
lost our power a couple of weeks ago, this actually came in really handy.
I bet it did.
And there's another thrift store down the street, and I got this one bringing. It's the same kind of thing,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
and I just got a. This was a $5 bill from today when I spent my money, and that's all I'm spending at the store this month.
You're saving the rest of your money?
Yeah, for Christmas.
Mm. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's coming up quick.
It is way too quick.
I know,
Comes
it's like,
faster every year.
I know, it's so crazy. Wait
Yeah,
until
we
you're
just-
55, Coco.
Not that far off.
Yeah, you are.
No. Actually, I was wrong. I forget whose chat I was in. I said I was going to be 48 in November, but I was wrong. I'll be 47 in November. So yeah, I'm not that far off.
See, I would have never guessed that. I would have guessed 30s.
Aw. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be 47 in November.
Jason will be 51 in November. Cammy, I buy keys at thrift stores, so I have skeleton keys.
Cool.
What's the name of your channel, Dodo Dickerson? Well, I'll be 60 in November. No way.
Who?
Nana Kathy.
I'll be 31 in next June.
I just turned 58. Is who doing a tutorial video on the Dumbo blanket? I just turned 55, Clarissa. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't have... That's the only bad thing about starting to write patterns, is that I don't have the means to be able to do the tutorial for it. Born in 61.
I paid less than $20 for a ring light off Amazon that actually holds your phone. and you can aim it
Mhm.
straight down. That's what I use for my tutorials. So it lights it well, and it's like a straight
Mhm.
down. You don't need any fancy tutorial arms and stuff.
Oh God, I gotta go, you guys. I love you. I just got a message that I'm needed. I'll talk to you guys later.
Okey-doke. Bye, buddy.
Bye.
Bye.